Peace and blessings to y'all this morning. Just fresh out my slumber, my trance. You know, I don't call it sleep. That only comes to a dreamer. Until you wake up out of your trance. You start to put things in perspective. And think on what it is that you've seen, that you heard during your trance. Then you put it into thought. You speak on it. I guess one part of yourself, inner self, will ask the question. Then one part of you probably would ration. The right side of you might answer the question. And most times, mine will come out my mouth. Don't care who's woke, don't care who's around. Because my inner will speak, and my outside will speak it. You know what I'm saying? So I would think it on the inside, and I would speak it on the outside. Anyway, a lot of y'all probably don't even know nothing about that. What I'm saying is that you can't be fucking around sleep. You know, not knowing when to wake up and open your eyes, open your mind and shit. You know, what's inside you, what's inside your soul. You know, we all have uncle, auntie, brother, sister, mother, father that passed, right? And they was on their deathbed. Or it was leading up to their time to go. You know, back to the essence. There's something that they seen in you. Something that they commiserated in you. Something that they knew that you can do. And they would tell you to keep family together. And when you don't do that, that's when they turn it in their grave. That's when you're not letting them live through you. And for the people that's still here, who was told these things too, like they told it to me, I was the fire. The desire that inspire to keep the people, the family together. Yeah. Cause when you doing that, you're allowing them to live through you. You know what I'm saying? You come in tune with them. They you know, they playing their favorite song, eating that favorite food. You know what I'm saying? Something that they used to love to cook when they came around with family. Yeah, you keeping them alive. Yeah, they with you then. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point of why this message right here. This message was brought to you by me, ChiMil Da Originalman, Fanbase First Blood. I got no love for you fake ass ducks, and if you ain't feeling this, then your cord ain't plugged. I'm here to talk to y'all about a bigger situation, a bigger insult. You know what I mean? To the point where, you know, you motherfuckers out here blind, deaf, and dumb. Blind, don't want to see shit. Deaf, don't want to hear shit. Dumb, to the point where you can't speak on shit with me, or he, or she. You know what I'm saying? You might speak it because you scared. You don't want nobody to think that you dumb. And you might not say nothing. And then, let alone, I'm going to think that you dumb. You know what I'm saying? What's the sense? Everybody wants shit in a nutshell. Until I bash that motherfucker and show them what's in that nutshell, then they don't want it. You know, by me not having no TV, like y'all got direct TV and all that shit. I used to have that shit last year. I used to have, you know what I'm saying? I only got a caption where I could see words on it. And I got a little TV, but I ain't got no news channels. But how did I know the government was shutting down? Because I keep my ears open. You know what I'm saying? I knew they were shutting down. But at the same time, I didn't know what it was shutting down about until a couple of days before, I think it was Christmas or something like that. Or, well, the 25th of December. Fuck Christmas. I don't celebrate that shit. This motherfucker shut down because he's under investigation. You're talking about a fucking wall. Fuck that wall. That wall. I mean, he could tell y'all that shit because y'all blind, deaf, and dumb. Y'all don't know. Shutting down because he don't want to be impeached. The heat is on him. Everybody else was investigated. What made him thought he wasn't going to get investigated? But they going to tell y'all it's about a war, right? Bullshit. They made enough money from the December 25th and after December 25th to days before New Year's, after New Year's, parking tickets, parking stickers, registration fees and shit. They made them enough money before the ball dropped to pay for that wall. So I don't want to hear that shit about no fucking wall. You cannot tell me that it's about a fucking wall, yo. It's about his ass being impeached. It's about him. They getting that information on his ass and he becoming impeached. They can't do shit. And one of my elders last night, you know, he got to be almost 60, 50 something. He's my elder generation. You're going to tell me, well, I said, do you know last year they shut things down to the point where we couldn't get our tax money? And we had to wait. After we had the paperwork in and stuff, we had to wait because he didn't want to open up shop. But they begged him to open up the shop. And that's when he did it. And I told him, I said, what if that happened this year? He said what he said. Wait, no, they can't do it. He ain't got no Secret Service. Secret Service, man. I'm sitting over looking at him, I'm like, that shit they commiserate right. I didn't get no good exhilarament from that. And then, but I didn't want to argue the fact because Shorty, she just came up. She about 18, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to stay on the infrastructure part of the conversation. The strength of it, of all. What I was talking about, the point was that they targeting y'all generation. Because they feel as if y'all don't know, y'all don't give a fuck about knowing, to the point where they're going to do what they're going to do and they're going to be targeting y'all. And they figure that y'all ain't going to do nothing but run back to us. And then we're going to be ready for them. However, y'all ain't. And it's going to be too late to tell y'all shit, how-tos, when-tos. You're going to have to do it. You ain't going to be ready to do it. Because you didn't train your mind. You didn't focus your mind on training yourself to go through this. Do you really understand? I guess y'all don't. That it's on us. I made it past the statistical age. You know, it was shit that I used to see that the government curriculum used to have in school, like the paperworks and shit like that. It was magazines and shit. It'd be like this little booklet, and the first little page they'll show you how to do it, and you'll read it. Well, Jimmy has this. He has diabetic. He has sickle cell, or this and that and the other. And talking about the statistical ages of 18 to 23 to 25, maybe 40, that we wasn't going to live to see 40, us black people, black, brown, yellow, mixed, white, and red. But I'm not talking about the white. I'm talking about the five that I just named. That we wasn't going to, because of strokes, diabetes, hypertension, or cancer. That's in our community, and the non-white community. Now, if you non-white, first of all, if you non-white, that means black, that means Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, Haitian, Asian, Jamaican, Panamanian, Brazilian, Chilean, Uruguayan, Grenadian, the islands, you know. All of that, anything leaving from the Pacific here going south, anything living from the Atlantic here going south belongs to Asia. And all in between, Central and South. All that belongs to Asia, man. You see how they got the equator way down in the middle of Asia? I don't call it Africa. That's what the devil wants you to call it. I don't call it that. I call it Asia. I call it the original name, the motherland, the root of civilization. They, it belongs to us. But you wouldn't know that. Y'all wouldn't know that though, right? One more thing. Do you know this motherfucker? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't have an issue with my people, my human family on this planet Earth. And then I'm finna name the Caucasian race, because they the 6th of the human family. The 6 human families. And you got some good Caucasian people out here. Like Jane Elliott said, you find one Caucasian that's not a racist growing up in America. It's a miracle. It's a blessing. And yeah, I know some personally that's down for the freedom, justice, and equality of the cause, and they backing us. You know what I'm saying? Because they here. They can't go back out there. They don't want them. They don't want them here. They don't want them out there. So that agenda that they got, 21 agenda, yeah, it's targeting them too. The depopulation. HAARP, HAARP. You get what I'm saying? That's the weather control people. That's the name that they use so they can get funded by the government, the weather control people. Do you know they got FDA and NASA off in there? You know what I'm saying? The food you eating, all that bullshit breaking down in your body, that yellow 5, yellow 6, blue, lake, green, 33, red 40. Do you know all that shit is fucking pork fat, and it breaks down the metallics? That's how they able to, the heart people able to utilize the frequencies to tap into your shit. You thinking you hearing shit, you think you seeing shit, you feeling shit, controlling your body. You know, you wake up in the morning, you got to shit uncontrollably. You know what I'm saying? But when you know you have a set time to do everything, but your body just going crazy, it's because you eating that shit still. You eating pork, you eating shrimp, lobster, and crab and shit. You don't eat that shit, man. That shit nasty, yo. But you motherfuckers putting all type of shit in your body. Of course, that's how they controlling. That's one way they controlling you. And everything that you think is crazy. Everything that you think can't happen. Everything that you say, damn, no, they must be crazy to think, how can you do that? I didn't put this shit out here. I didn't build no microwave. I didn't build no fucking refrigerator. Freon, you know that shit is poison. I didn't build no deep freezer. I didn't build no TV. I didn't build none of this shit that's hazardous. They did. The government did. And guess who told them to do it? Guess who tell the government what to do? It's one person. They try to tell y'all that it's 13 motherfuckers. Part of the 13 colony. They kept on, the 13 colonies and shit. That's like a father, mother, maybe his friend, and 2 other women. Them 2 other women, probably not even no auntie or no niece. It's just a female that's going to be mating with them. They going to eat, hurt each other, fight each other, be on some barbaric ass medieval shit, and then sacrifice her motherfucking ass at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And damn near want to eat each other afterward. I've been here way before 7,000 years. My legacy existed way before Adam and Eve. I don't fuck with those that lie and deceive. As a matter of fact, it was no fucking Adam and Eve. Well, they weren't my people. I'm older than 7,000. My bloodline is older than 7,000 years. Well, the motherfucker who run this motherfucker, his name is Evelyn D. Rothschild. He is the man that can feed, clothe, and shelter. And how, well, every man, woman, and child around this motherfucking planet Earth. That motherfucker live in a bubble community. This motherfucker get fresh air, fresh crops, fresh water. His water ain't got no lead in it. His air ain't got no chemtrails in it. Shit falling out the sky, you know, that mist and shit that, that mist that come out the sky in the morning, that dew. That shit is nasty. Remember time that you could put that shit in your mouth and it's like, as a kid. You can't do none of that shit no more. The snow don't even fucking melt. You ball up a fresh bed of snow, you ball it up into a snowball, and you put some fire up under that shit. I did this shit years ago. That shit just turns black. It don't even melt. But you motherfuckers don't know that shit. This motherfucker live in a community where it's just a bubble. Like if you seen that boy that lived in a bubble, you know, y'all Google everything else, y'all YouTube everything else. Just check that out for a moment, just a minute. That's what he living in. That motherfucker is the one who put all this shit out here. All the curriculum, all these so-called laws, all this shit that's going on out here. And plus this extended family is the Rockefellers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Evelyn D. Rothschild. Matter of fact, his grandson, red-haired motherfucker with the glasses, he built this motherfucking Facebook. I know what is going on. And big up, and rest in peace to all my people that passed. You know what I'm saying? I'm here carrying it on. You know, y'all gonna live through me. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucking young, they targeting y'all. You know, like I said, we statistically made it out of that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, made it past that. And they ain't talking about no age. You know, you motherfuckers don't like that shit. And I don't like pulling nobody rank. But I am that one. I'm that sad person to prescribe these laws to you with that sad ability. You know? But I don't like pulling rank. I don't like talking about age because you get stronger, mature, healthier, and wiser. Don't nothing get old but clothes, and they even recyclable. You know what I mean? Just know what the fuck I'm talking about. How you gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about? You motherfuckers don't even want to raise your hands. Raise your hand. They tell you in school. They told us. Any question y'all got, raise your hand. But the minute you don't ask that question, the moment you don't think to raise your hand for that question to be answered, that's dumb. That's dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to all the people who strive to come to y'all in the past to tell y'all something. This is very important right here. Y'all fucking up shit out here. Y'all holding shit up. Because if you get behind me, motherfucker, watch me do it. Because I'm like, yo, this is 219, yo. And, it's too much going on out here that it could be so simple. Do you see what happens when we together? Do you see what happens when we together? They can't do shit to us. They can't fuck with us. When we voted and shit. You know what I'm saying? When we do things, when we move as a whole, they get scared. You don't be seeing them getting scared. You don't see what they be saying when we move together. Black, brown, yellow, mix, white and red. When we move together, they can't do shit. That's what it's going to be about. And I'm not going to have one of you motherfuckers fucking shit up. Because you don't know. You scared, this and that and the other. You wasn't prepared. You know what I mean? I've been ready for this shit. I've been ready for this shit since 1994. You can ask anybody who know me. They'll tell you that. You know what I mean? And then